flowers bloom, caterpillars turn into butterflies, and the moon has faces. Often we find ourselves being frustrated at the little things in life. We never give ourselves the grace or time to just sit in the moment and collect the information that's upsetting us. Whether it's something not going the way we thought it would or a small comment made by someone close to us. When in reality, those emotions are pointing to something else that's happening on a daily basis. And that thing is a transformation. Right. Let me just start this video out by saying, yes, I do have a script for this, and yes, you are going to see me looking down from time to time. I get lost in my thoughts a lot, so I wrote them down in I just want to, stop in here to let you guys know I'm speaking so weirdly in this video because it's been a while and I'm nervous. I have a lot of anxiety in this video because I just want to get it right. It's a personal topic to me, so I hope you guys can bear with the awkward mouth movements. Thanks. Palatable format, which is kind of contradictory to what this video is about, but it's for your viewing pleasure, no one else's. Time is moving forward in a constant but steady rotation, and where a lot of people wish we could go back to redo or correct certain aspects of our life, the reality is we can't. We're in a constant cycle of transformation, and we can either choose to look inward and accept the change and better ourselves, or we can stay stagnant and never become the people we are truly meant to be. I'm gonna lie to y'all, I definitely was a stagnant person for the longest time. I was constantly in my own self-pity and didn't ever really have the motivation to change that. And to stay completely honest with you guys, it was because of my mental. I deleted all of my old videos and sat for a while trying to figure out what my new niche would be, but it took a while. Honestly, I never thought I would get back to this point, but here we are, 2 months out from my golden birthday, and honestly, this is the final shot that I'm giving this. It's not to be dramatic, but do or die. I'm not saying that, but I definitely want to give it my all or not do it at all. These last few years have been tumultuous. I've just finally gotten to a point where I've had enough. I had to mature at a very young age. I had to put my dreams aside, or straight up had to give up on my dreams, just to ensure that I could live up to the standards and expectations of everybody else around me. Quick little editing side note. This video is genuinely a hot mess, and I'm so sorry. The amount of things that I have cut out, and just the fact that I wrote a script for this video and I'm still that all over the place is crazy. It doesn't help that I'm shit at reading, but oh my god. If y'all could see what I have to edit out, you would actually scream, because what? The last time I was even uploading to YouTube, I literally had one of my friends, this was gonna be the last video before I just stopped uploading. I had my best friend, who also has a channel here on YouTube, and he is popping off, but I had him edit the video and I told him to distort whenever I say and or and I need to see if I can find that video because it's hilarious. So back to the video. I never paid attention to what I needed or what I wanted. Everything I own, everything that I'm doing now, I have struggled to get to this point. Once I realized I failed at being what everybody else wanted me to be, I decided I needed to go back to my roots and be creative. I've always been an intuitive and creative person. My earliest memories that I have are of me singing, dancing, painting, drawing, other people around me, getting into nature. Just when I was a kid, I was in a nature group and we did a bunch of things, and it was one of the better points of my life. Um, it was a moment where I truly felt free. Even though that point, it was only one day out of the week. I think it only was like an hour or two, maybe a little bit more. The older I got, the more I was closing myself off. I was minimizing who I was as a person and trying to make myself more palatable to everyone around me, which still doesn't work. But not anymore. Simply put, I'm not gonna just sit around and try to be what I think other people will like. Honestly, I think that's what really messes me up, is just trying to be something that I'm not. I've done that for far too long that I don't even know who I am as a person. Full stop. I don't know who I am. See, this is what this journey is about. This is what this transformation is about. I want to reconnect with who I am. So many things were taken away from me that I want them back. I look in a mirror and I don't know who I am. From this point on, I'm going to live creatively. I'm going to live unapologetically and finally be true to whoever I may be. We're only here once, and we give way too much weight, or we give people credence into what they say about us, or we care too much about what others are thinking that we really lose the point, because it is such surface level observations that they make. At the end of the day, we go to bed with ourselves, regardless if we have a partner or we share a bed with somebody, a house with somebody. We truly are the only ones that know who we are. At the end of the day, or even during the day, we sit down, we go to a quiet spot, and it's truly just us. So, that being said, this channel is going to be my creative outlet. And I've said it time and time again, I've had 2 or 3 different channels because I just wanted to get myself out there. Honestly, I just wanted to be remembered. I wanted to know that I mattered, and I just wanted people to hear me. And I know that's so corny and cheesy, especially because I know I'm posting to the void. But again, this is more so my creative outlet, and I honestly don't care if anybody watches. If people do watch, great. They can see a raw and unfiltered journey. I like that. I like knowing that maybe there's people out there who can connect with me, with the content that I put out. Basically, what this channel is going to have, it's going to have video essays, similar content to this, vlogs. Maybe I'll start painting in nature again. I know transformations can take time, and they always don't look the prettiest. It can either be the best day ever, the best week ever, but it can also be looking like you're taking 10 steps back, and I feel like we really need to give ourselves some grace when it comes to trying to better ourselves, because the amount of times I have said we have to give ourselves grace in this video, you'll see what I mean when I start saying words have lost their meaning by the end of this. Like, I don't and this is gonna sound so corny, but I truly mean it. With at the end of the day's gonna end. Like, you know what I mean? It truly is a process. It is a journey. And I know I keep saying those words, and they're starting to lose weight at this point, but I truly mean it. If you're like me and you find yourself in constant turmoil, please remember this. The world isn't the kindest place. You have to be kind to yourself. At the end of the day, that's it. I know I said this similarly already. We have to be the kindness that we want to see in the world. We can't expect a change if we don't become the change. So if you guys take anything away from me just running my mouth and just kind of being all over the place, it's that be kind to yourself, the people around you, and the earth we walk on. We have to take care of everything. I'm such a firm believer in karma. We have to treat things how we want to be treated. Otherwise, it's going to come back to us twofold, tenfold. Whatever we did, it will come back our way. So, I have to redo the ending because my video kind of messed up. I'm going to leave a little bit in the end so that you guys can see what was happening when I was like, it's because my phone overheated. I'm going to have to get a camera. But, yeah, I'm Gigi, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever I post again. Hugs and kisses. Bye. Stop recording. Stop recording.